Hello guys, it is Razorland here, and today this video is going to be a Zetsubou no Shima kind of review video. I did one of these for Dark and Dark and one for Shadows of Evil as well, so I decided why not do one for Zetsubou no Shima, as the end of Zetsubou no Shima is getting closer and closer, and we will be moving on to Gorod Krovi, and yeah, it's just kind of, we're going to be reviewing the map. I've put a few different kind of sections on the screen or here, as you can see here. This is what I'm going to be talking about today. So starting with number one, we're going to be talking about the layout of the map. Now, the layout of the map is an interesting one. You can go in a circle to actually get around the map, but then half of the map of Zetsubou no Shima is actually inside the bunker area itself, and this bunker area has basically everything you need in there. Well, it doesn't have everything you need. If you want to actually get anything done on this map, you have to open this bunker area. And to open the bunker area, you actually have to turn on the power. So you have to get the buckets, you have to fill them up with the element 115 water in both labs at the same time, and you have to go and turn on the power. It costs a lot of points. Well, when the map originally came out, it cost a lot of points to actually get set up with this map. And to open the bunker, it was actually quite difficult, and it did require a lot of points, and it was a bit annoying, to be honest. However, the overall layout of the map is actually pretty nice. It's a nice looping round map. I like those kind of maps where they connect with each other, not like Shadows of Evil where it kind of went off into different districts and the map didn't actually really connect at all at any point, apart from if you use the transport system. But other than that, the map didn't really connect in Shadows of Evil. But in Zetsubou no Shima, the layout is very nice. I really like it, and I really think that the layout of the map is good, and that is kind of where it stops being good, really. But we're going to move on to perks now. So perks, there was no new perks, it was the original perks that we had, but it's always nice to see the Widow's Wine thrown in there. Obviously, you get the free Widow's Wine if you beat the boss battle, so that was actually quite a nice little touch. But yeah, lack of new perks, which I'm okay with. I mean, I'm not really too bothered about perks anyway. I mean, yeah, I want to see a new perk in the Gorod Krovi, but I'm not entirely, like, it's not a huge deal to me if we don't, and I'm sure it's quite difficult for Treyarch to actually think of new perks to get, and yeah, it's quite hard for them in that sense, so I'm not entirely mad about the perk system. That's okay. Okay, so now possibly one of the worst features on the map, and that is the Thrasher. What do I say about the Thrasher? Well, the Thrasher is very annoying. He's a pain in the arse, really. That's all I really have to say. It's not like the style of a Panzer-like boss. It's basically a very different kind of boss. It comes from spores. I still don't really know how they actually spawn, but it seems like they come from spores that are around the map, and that's actually really annoying. I don't really like the feature of that, and it kind of comes it can come every round, and it can come in really early rounds as well, which is just a shame. I really don't like the feature. I don't like how the Thrasher spawns. I don't really like anything to do with that. I think the Thrasher could have been so much better, but it wasn't. It really wasn't that good, and it's a really low point on the map for me, and I don't really like the Thrasher as a whole. The Thrasher system's just not really for me, and I definitely prefer a round-based boss where it comes every single round. That's what I prefer a lot better, and yeah, it'd be better if it was that way. Right, next, so here we go, the spiders. I really like the spiders, apart from the fact that they were very easy. They're kind of like a new addition, it's kind of a new dog style round, and it was nice to see something new. So having the spiders in the map, I was actually pretty happy with, and I'm not entirely mad about the spiders. I think the spiders were a nice touch to the map, make it different to the dogs, and they really fit in with the theme, especially the big spider boss. That was a really fun boss to have a fight with for the first time, and yeah, it was very fun. I really liked the spiders in Zetsubou no Shima. Now we're going to be talking about the KT4. What do I say about this gun? It's very lackluster. I'm very upset with it. It's very disappointing. Doesn't really do much damage on the zombies. It's pretty shitty. I don't really like it that much. I know you're supposed to charge it up and stuff to make it better, but in all honesty, I think it's pretty shitty, and I don't really like the KT4 as a whole. And actually getting the gun itself, it's not really the hardest process, but it's a bit boring, in all honesty. It's a bit tedious to get the KT4. You have to get the spider to go up, so you have to wait for the gun. The guy is pretty easy to get, and then you have to go and get the plant. It's not the hardest process, but you have to open up pretty much the entire map to actually go ahead and get it, which kind of sucks. Now talking about the KT4 upgrade. I hate this. I hate it. I'm simply going to say it, because you have to go ahead and get all your challenges done for a start, just to upgrade this gun. And this is what I'm saying about, like, kind of the Easter egg being revolved around gameplay techniques and gameplay mechanics. I will be talking about that further later. But the KT4 upgrade is really annoying to me. I really don't like how much you have to do just to upgrade the wonder weapon. Like, for example, if you're going for a high round, you're going to want to have the wonder weapon of the map. Of course you are. So it's really annoying that you have to go ahead and do everything in this map just to upgrade this gun. It's just very annoying, and I'm honestly, I don't really like it. I really don't like how much you have to do just to upgrade this gun, and I don't like it at all. It's a bit of a shame, and that's why I'm not a big fan of the KT4. The Skull of Nan Sapwe. This is an awesome weapon. It's really, really good. I actually really like this weapon. It's not awful to get. It's a bit like doing rituals and stuff. It's not awful to get, but I really like it. I really like the style of it. It is involved in the Easter egg, plays a big part. It does have a lack of an upgrade, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm not entirely too bothered about that. It's just, it is a pretty nice weapon, and it's pretty nice that we have this Skull of Nan Sapwe, and I think it's a nice touch to the map, in all honesty. I think it's a little nice touch to the map. If it wasn't involved in the Easter egg, it would still be good, but yeah, I really like it. I think it's a nice touch. Now we're going to move on to the plant system. So the plant system was a bit, I'm not entirely sure about it. It was just, there's so much planting to do, it was a bit boring. I didn't really know why it was in there, but then again, it did kind of mean you always had something to do in the map. So the planting system wasn't actually the worst thing in the world. It was just a bit, what was the point in it, really? It was just like kind of something extra for the map, and it was a bit pointless, I'd say. Did have some nice features, did have some very nice features, like being able to hold a crawler, being able to get like drops, being able to have a plant that kills zombies, so it was nice, but it was, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure about it. It's kind of a love or hate thing. Actually, no, it's not a love or hate thing at all. It's kind of, I'm in the middle of it. I liked it, I didn't like it, it was a bit pointless for me, but I still liked doing it and discovering things that you can do with it, discovering different combinations. But now we're going to talk about the Easter egg. So, the Easter egg. Now, I've spoken about different kind of Easter eggs before, and the problem with Black Ops 3 Zombies Easter eggs is that they're focusing way too much on the gameplay mechanics of the map. What I mean by that is, like I mentioned earlier, you had to upgrade the KT4 just to actually kind of start the Easter egg as well. Upgrading the KT4, getting the Skull of Nan Sapwe, that is all part of the Easter egg. The Easter egg itself, like the actual Easter egg, if you get rid of these gameplay mechanics, is literally a boss fight and finding 3 cogs. That's it. That's the entire Easter egg. It's awful. It's barely an Easter egg at all, and that really annoyed me about the map. I really didn't like that kind of thing about the map, and how it basically wasn't really much of an Easter egg. I really didn't like it, and I really want to see Gorod Krovi have its independent Easter egg. I spoke a lot about this in my previous video, so make sure you check it out. But I really do prefer it when, you know, Easter eggs are completely independent of any gameplay mechanics of the map. Like, say for example, so if you think about it like this, after you've got the Masamune and stuff, and after you've upgraded everything to get everything to where you need to get it, the Easter egg is about, I don't know, about 15 minutes long. 15 minutes long. I don't really like the Easter egg. I think that Gorod Krovi needs a very independent Easter egg from gameplay mechanics. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be my map review. Overall, I will rate the map, let's think. I haven't really thought about this, but overall I'm going to rate the map about 6 out of 10 in all honesty. It had good features, it had bad features. Most of the features weren't actually as good as they were, so I'm actually going to lower it down to 4 out of 10 now. Good map, but not the best. In all honesty, not the best. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked this one, then make sure to drop a like, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.